Imagine you're flying an airplane from Los Angeles to New York. If the pilot points the plane in exactly the right direction and then never touches the controls again, do you think the plane will arrive at its destination? Probably not. Line changes, weather changes, conditions change. That's why pilots make small course corrections throughout the flight. Investing works the same way. You create a plan, you choose an asset allocation, and then the markets begin to move. Some investments perform better than expected. Others perform worse. Over time, your portfolio slowly drifts away from the plan you originally created. That's where rebalancing comes in. Rebalancing simply means making small adjustments to bring your portfolio back to your target allocation. Let's look at an example. Suppose you decide that your ideal portfolio is 70% stocks, 30% bonds. That allocation reflects your goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Everything looks perfect. Then something interesting happens. The stock market has several great years. Your stocks grow much faster than your bonds. Without doing anything, your portfolio gradually shifts. Instead of 70% stocks and 30% bonds, you might now have 80% stocks, 20% bonds, or even more. At first glance, that might seem like good news. After all, your stocks have done well. But here's the problem. You now have more risk than you originally intended. Your portfolio has drifted away from your plan. Rebalancing helps bring it back. You might sell a small portion of your stock holdings and move that money into bonds. Or you might direct new contributions into whichever asset classes become underrepresented. Either way, the goal is the same. Restore the original allocation that matches your financial plan. Now here's the part many investors find surprising. Rebalancing naturally encourages a behavior that successful investors often struggle to do on their own. It encourages you to sell high and buy low. Think about it. When one asset has performed extremely well, rebalancing often requires trimming a portion of it. When another asset has lagged behind, rebalancing often requires adding to it. You're systematically reducing positions that have become expensive and adding to positions that may be temporarily out of favor. That's very different from how many investors behave. Unfortunately, human nature often pushes us in the opposite direction. When something has gone up dramatically, we want to buy more of it. When something has fallen, we become nervous and want to avoid it. That's called performance chasing, and it's one of the most common investing mistakes. Rebalancing helps remove emotion from the process. It replaces feelings with a system, and systems are often better than emotions when it comes to investing. Now let's be clear. Rebalancing isn't about trying to predict the future. We're not guessing which investment will perform best next year. We're simply maintaining the portfolio structure we intentionally created. It's a form of discipline, not prediction. So how often should you rebalance? The answer may surprise you. For most investors, once per year is plenty. Some investors choose a specific date each year. Others review their portfolio on their birthday. Some use the first week of January. The exact date isn't important. What matters is consistency. Remember, investing success doesn't come from constantly tinkering with your portfolio. In fact, too much tinkering often creates more problems than it solves. Successful investors usually spend less time making decisions and more time following a process. Now open your workbook to the section titled My Rebalancing Plan. Choose a rebalancing date. Write it down. Put it on your calendar. Set a reminder. Treat it like an important appointment with your future self. Then answer these questions. What is my target asset allocation? How often will I review my portfolio? What action will I take if my allocation drifts significantly from my target? By answering these questions today, you'll make future decisions easier and more objective. Before we finish, I want you to remember one simple idea. Rebalancing isn't about chasing performance. It's about staying faithful to your plan. Because the best investment strategy isn't the one that generates the highest return this year. It's the one you can consistently follow for decades. Complete your worksheet and schedule your annual portfolio review. Then join me in the next lesson where we'll explore one of the most powerful forces in investing in personal finance, a force that can turn small, consistent investments into substantial wealth over time. Compound growth. I'll see you there. Welcome to Robertson CFP. Let's build your future together.